Wolfhounds are the true warriors of the dog world. These courageous creatures fear nothing and can take on everything from small animals to dangerous predators like wolves and even bears. In this video, you'll witness wolfhounds in action and discover fascinating facts about these fearless beasts. Let's dive in. Wolfhounds. Many people mistakenly believe that the wolfhound is a specific breed of dog, but that's not true. Surprise? Don't be. The term wolfhound actually refers to a group of large breeds bred to protect pastures from wolves and to hunt them. Among these breeds is the Kangal shepherd dog, a large Turkish sheepdog known for its fearlessness. In this footage, you'll see an encounter that took place in the Kangals' homeland of Turkey. Captured on CCTV, the video shows a fight between a Kangal shepherd dog and a pit bull. The Kangal lunged from behind a fence and attacked the pit bull, which was on a leash. Despite people's attempts to break up the fight, the Kangal held the pit bull tightly in its jaws until another dog joined the attack. The Kangal only released the pit bull after its owner punched it several times in the head. And here, the Kangal shepherd dogs showed why they're called wolfhounds. 4 Kangals attacked a wolf at once. The predator fell to the ground, and it began to be held. The wolf didn't stand a chance against the 4 wolfhounds. But here, the situation is the opposite. 3 hungry wolves are chasing the Kangal. At one point, they have it cornered. The Kangal breaks free and maneuvers, trying not to put its neck under the wolves' teeth. From the footage shot by another camera, it's clear that the wolves have neutralized the Kangal and are already dragging it somewhere. But suddenly, 2 more Kangal shepherd dogs appear. They easily repel their friend and chase the wolves away. Frightened, they immediately ran away. Wolfhounds can fight not only a wolf but even a big bear. In this footage, 2 Pyrenean mountain dogs, another wolfhound, do just that. The dogs run up to the bear to chase it off the property. The bear attacked one of the wolfhounds, kicked it, and even trampled on it. But the second dog immediately got up and chased the bear, which had already started chasing the second dog. The fight lasted for some time, and eventually, the wolfhound still managed to exhaust the bear and chase it away. It ran into the woods, and the Pyrenean wolfhounds continued pursuit, and here, the wolfhound itself experienced the numerical superiority of the enemy. The Pyrenean mountain dog was all alone, and it was opposed by a whole pack of wolves. Wolves surrounded the wolfhound and tried to get it in a ring to get easy prey. But the Pyrenean wolfhound is not so simple. It managed to repel all the attacks and not to be exposed to the sharp teeth of the predators. In the end, the wolfhound broke free and ran away, a reasonable settlement. Don't think of it as a defeat because it's a real victory to come out of the fight against the whole wolf pack unharmed. Wolfhounds also include one of the world's largest dog breeds, the Caucasian shepherd dog. These massive dogs can handle many opponents, and wolves pose little challenge for them. In this vintage footage, wolves attack a flock of sheep, but a Caucasian shepherd dog comes to the rescue. The dog skillfully disperses a small pack and even deals with one of the predators. People soon arrive to assist, helping the dog protect the flock. Another notable giant breed is the Central Asian shepherd dog, or Alabai. Originating in Central Asia, these dogs weigh at least 110 pounds and stand over 2.2 feet tall, a formidable size for any dog. It's no surprise that the Alabai isn't afraid to confront the most dangerous predators. In one instance, an Alabai decides to challenge a tiger. The big cat manages to swipe at the dog, but the Alabai's barking makes it clear that the fight isn't worth continuing. The tiger, seemingly intimidated, rethinks its attack and decides to back off. In a real fight, the Alabai showcases its full abilities. Several years ago, a shepherd was herding his flock in the Caucasus Mountains when a hungry wolf approached. Fortunately, the Alabai was nearby and quickly subdued the predator. The dog held the wolf by the spine until its owner arrived, while the other dogs encouraged their giant companion. Central Asian shepherd dogs often launch attacks themselves. In this footage, the Alabai met the Gamper and Armenian wolfhound, which is also notable for its size. First, the dogs behaved quietly enough but looked at each other. Suddenly, the Alabai began to get too active. beating the dog, and the latter couldn't stand it. The fight. The Alabai pressed the Armenian Gamper against the fence and rammed it while the Armenian Wolfhound tried to repulse the attack and hit the Alabai a couple of times. Fight ended in a draw, but what would have happened if the dog's owners hadn't been there? Azerbaijan, neighboring Armenia, also has its own wolfhounds, Kurdbasser. These Azerbaijani dogs are very loyal, perfectly cope with the tasks of a guardian and protector, and very much dislike strangers, including animals. Almost every Kurdbasser involved in grazing a flock of sheep has several victories over wolves. But these Azerbaijani wolfhounds fight jackals more often. 2 or 3 dogs destroy a pack of jackals in the harshest possible way. But here we see a one-on-one fight. As you can see, a jackal is not a hindrance for a Kurdbasser. The Azerbaijani warrior easily pushes the beast to the ground and grasps it very firmly with its teeth. After such a beating, the jackal has no chance of surviving. In general, it must be said that although wolfhounds are really good at coping with wolves, even the largest and strongest wolfhound in the world cannot handle a large pack of wolves. And if the pack consists of very large wolves, then wolfhounds don't have a single chance. By the way, what about big wolves? Which ones are the biggest and most dangerous? It's worth finding out. Stay tuned to see the biggest and most dangerous wolves in the world and learn the most interesting facts about them. Gray wolf. In the world of wolves, things are straightforward. The most well-known and largest wolf species is the gray wolf, the predator that often comes to mind when we think of wolves. But what about the wolves that only eat plants? Well, they aren't called wolves at all. The gray wolf is one of the largest members of its family. Its body length, excluding the tail, can reach up to 5.2 feet, with a tail length exceeding 20 inches. Standing nearly 3.2 feet tall and weighing around 220 pounds, it's a formidable predator. Wolves often hunt in packs and target large animals like moose, deer, wild boar, antelope, horses, and cattle. Gray wolves in the Arctic region can even confront polar bears. Their diet varies based on their range, which extends from Eurasia and North America to the Middle East. Regardless of their habitat, gray wolves are always a threat. If a wolf sinks its teeth into its prey, survival chances are slim. With teeth capable of withstanding over 10 megapascals, they are both the wolf's main weapon and means of defense. Alaskan tundra wolf. In the very north, there are relatives of the gray wolves, Alaskan tundra wolves. They are not much inferior to gray wolves in terms of their size. Their length without tail reaches 5 feet, heights about 35 inches, and weighs about 209 pounds. Maybe Alaskan tundra wolves are smaller than gray wolves, but they're much more resilient and tougher. This stems from their habitat. Alaskan tundra wolves live in the Arctic in conditions where there's not much food, the wind blows constantly, and the frozen ground allows only plants with very short roots to survive. Alaskan tundra wolves have to try hard to survive, but even in the Arctic, they find food. For example, they hunt muskoxen, some of the most resilient animals in the history of Earth. They also attack reindeer, Arctic hares, and lemmings. In the open spaces of the Arctic, it's difficult to find shelter for a surprise attack on prey. So Alaskan tundra wolves often have to rely on their stamina and patience. Patience, boys. All good things to those who wait. They wait for their prey to let down and stop defending themselves, and then they attack. Due to difficult conditions, only 1 in 10 hunts by packs of Alaskan tundra wolves is successful. Sometimes these wolves go many days without food and then eat up to 22 pounds of meat at a time. Irregularity of feeding sometimes results in a hungry wolf eating an Arctic hare with skin, fur, and bones at a time. Northwestern wolf. Another massive predator shares territory with the Alaskan tundra wolf. The Mackenzie Valley wolf, also known as the Northwestern wolf, stands out for its size, reaching up to 35 inches in height and weighing as much as 174 pounds. While Alaskan tundra wolves inhabit the Arctic and tundra regions, the Mackenzie Valley wolves are found only in North America, mainly in Western Canada and Alaska. To survive in these harsh conditions, Nature has equipped the Northwestern wolf with thick, long limbs that help it navigate challenging terrain. Its broad chest houses large lungs, allowing it to breathe efficiently at high altitudes and expend a lot of energy. These wolves can cover up to 71 miles daily as they roam the northern territories in search of prey. Their diet typically includes moose, musk oxen, and bison, with the latter being a particular favorite. Because of their preference for bison, they're often called the bison menace. The powerful jaws and large fangs of the Mackenzie Valley wolf can break the bones of their prey with ease, making them formidable hunters. That's all for now, folks. Who do you prefer, wolves or dogs? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.